My first not perfect landing. But that's all right, part of the process.
Last weekend, you fly.
Edu, I'm flying almost every day.
Yes,
Yes, last weekend, yesterday, many days.
but yesterday your arrived.
Yesterday, my land
Yesterday?
yes, my landing yesterday was not perfect. It was some meters before the correct location. And some meters before the correct location there is little water.
Okay. But other day, it's
Perfect.
perfect.
Perfect. My landings are okay. My landings are okay. That's crazy, Edu. This
What,
break.
what is what is uh, what is identification your problem?
Good point. Good question, Edu. Uh, you know, the most important thing when you are flying any object, when you are flying an airplane, when you are flying a paraglider, when you are flying anything, you can't forget the route. The most important thing is the route, is the correct direction. Because if you turn to the wrong direction, maybe there is a mountain, maybe, many reasons, many things can give you trouble if you don't focus on the route. And that was my problem. I didn't focus on the route because I was paying attention on sitting. I was trying to sit. I was trying to be comfortable, and because of this, I forgot the correct direction.
Okay.
I was trying to sit. So, one second, my cell phone alarm, I don't know why, timer. So, the point is not losing the focus. I lost the focus a little for comfort. But in this situation, comfort is not a priority. The priority is the route, is the landing place. Focus on the landing all the time. And I lost my focus a little.
Oh,
That's what I see as a problem. Actually, Edu, other theory, other theory we have is me, some other people. We have the theory on the chair. Maybe my chair. This is one chair. It's not my chair. But maybe my chair is not very adapted for me. So I need to focus my attention on adapting the chair, every detail, all the details on a chair, and I need to adjust them for my size, for my body. This is a good select. This is a good chair. So maybe I can use this as a reference, understand? But mine is in the car, and I think I need to focus time on adjusting. Comparing to your service, maybe trying to find, maybe I need to try to find the best distance for each equipment. Understand?
understand.
Maybe that's it. I'm not very comfortable now, Edu. When I'm flying, my chair doesn't make me feel comfortable. That's a problem. Because of this, I lost the focus. Because of this, I landed on a water area. Understand? That's it. That's all right.
But you are feeling the pain.
No. Also, very good question. Very good question. My landing was perfect. I landed standing on my feet. I didn't fall. I used the flare in the correct way. No impact. No impact. No impact.
But your fly.
Oh, when I was, I don't
Your
understand.
fly, yes. your seat no comfortable.
Not comfortable. Yeah.
Exato. But you flying, you flying, the seat, uh, you feel pain uh, when sit in fly.
Okay. Not pain. It was uncomfy. Not pain.
Okay.
Edu, imagine something. I need to sit. That's the position I need to stay. My legs here, my back here. That's the correct position. But uh, I am not able to do this, so I stay like this or like this. Understand? I can't put my ass in the back of the seat. That's the problem. This is the problem. My ass, I can't touch my ass on the back of the seat. My legs are touching them. My back, okay, but my ass, I need to find a solution to put my ass back there.
Oh,
Maybe I was talking to my instructor. Maybe there are solutions, but that's the point. I don't feel uncomfortable. I don't feel any pain, but it's not the perfect position, the most comfortable position to relax, enjoy the view, control the equipment. If I don't see it, I stay hanged. The equipment is hangs me, and that's okay. I can control the equipment, but it's not comfortable for me. Sitting is comfortable. You are, Edu, right now sitting. It's comfortable, right?
yes.
And I want to practice this sport in this position. That's it. But right now it's a little difficult for me.
Oh, understand. Understand.
Possible to control.
Yes, the solution, your change the seat.
Good point. This is one of the solutions. I sell my equipment for an okay price for somebody starting, I don't know. And I use this money to buy a new chair or a better chair. That's one of the solutions. But I wouldn't like to spend money on this now because I just bought this equipment. I bought this equipment a few months ago. So, this is one of the solutions. But another solution is trying to adjust every detail there and also try to use an extra equipment. I have one equipment, Edu, in the chair. I can use my legs to put the chair on my ass. There is a lace down. I can use my foot to do this on the chair.
Okay.
Difficult to explain. Anyways,
Understand.
you understand. Perfect. It's like a pedal. Like a gas pedal. In the car, we have a gas pedal. It's like a pedal. I touch this pedal and the equipment come to my ass. That's crazy, but that's all right. Maybe that's the object I need to learn or I need to use. If I adjust my equipment and I use this device, maybe I don't need to buy a new chair. I don't want to buy a new chair, Edu. Why? Because I need to buy top boots. Because touching the ground, landing, is a dangerous situation. So I want to invest on the best boots I can buy. And they are not exactly cheap. And there are other things I need to buy. So I wouldn't like to buy a new one right now. If that's a priority, okay. But right now, I wouldn't like this to be a priority.
Because now you are apprentice.
Yes, uh, and maybe in the future, I hope I will have lots of money to buy anything I want, anytime I want. And right now, that's not my case, understand? On this practice, I am the youngest guy there. I am the youngest. I am just a boy. And there are other people there. They are older. They are in new positions. And I am just starting. I'm just a boy comparing to them. So that's it. I'm not. It's about money too. If I had lots of money, I would buy new equipment. Of course. Of course.
How
But
much?
how much? Okay. Um, the wing. The wing. Just the wing. No chair. A new one. 14,000 reals.
How many? Two.
How
Yeah.
how much?
How much? How much?
Not how many.
Yes, yes. How much? How much?
Just the wing. Just the glider. Only the glider. No chair. No emergency parachute. Just the glider. A new one. 14,000.
14.
14,000 reals. Okay? Right? Just the glider. Just the wing. The chair. 3,000-4,000. New one.
Okay.
Emergency parachute. 2,000. New one. So total 25, 20 something.
Okay.
20. Maybe 20. I bought everything for everything. The glider, second hand. Second hand is used not in the best condition, but good condition. Because I took the equipment to a person, a technician, to check all the details and tell me with a document, Rodolfo, this equipment is good. You can use this equipment for some time. So my equipment is good, and I bought the glider and the chair for 7,000 reals.
7,000. Okay.
My equipment, what I have today, 7,000 reals. But new one, everything 20,000 reals.
Okay. But extra or emergency paraglider?
Good point. I don't have an emergency parachute. I don't have. But I am using my friend's emergency parachute. My friend told me, oh, Rodolfo, you can use it, man. I don't need it. Buy it later. You don't need to worry about this now, Rodolfo. You can use mine. Similar to a house in Orlando. Oh, I'm not using this house. You can stay there. Something like this.
Okay.
Today, I need to buy the emergency parachute, but my friend told me, Rodolfo, that's not urgent. Relax, you can use mine. But I need to buy good boots. And that's it. The chair, you understand the chair is not urgent now. Why, Edu? I am going to Japan. My plan is to go to Japan in October. I need to save money, man.
Yes.
And right now, dollars are not so expensive because the Ukraine situation, Russia. So right now for me it's the time to buy dollars, save it, because of Japan.
Yes.
I gotta save money. My plan is for the next months, learn how to fly in a safe way and save some money.
Yes.
I don't want to buy new equipment right now.
Perfect.
Save some money. If in Japan I have some opportunity for equipment, that's all right. If I don't, no problemo. That's all right too.
Okay.
But I wouldn't like to spend lots of money. Because think about it, Edu. Think about it. In the last months, I bought equipment. I bought a new car. Not new, but I changed my car. So right now, I'm not paying for my car. I'm not paying for my equipment. They are paid. Thanks God. They are paid. So the car is mine. The equipment is mine. But I don't want to spend more money now. I want to relax a little, save, understand?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Saving a little, planning, talking.
In Japan, how much
Okay.
the equipment?
In Japan, I've paid for flying tickets to go and come back. 1 week hotel with breakfast, and that's what I have. I have this, it's paid. Flying tickets and hotel. The most expensive part. Thanks God, it's over, it's paid. So now I need to save money to stay 1 more week. Maybe Airbnb, maybe hotel, maybe friend's house. I know many people there. Maybe that's a solution. But I'm not considering this because spaces in Japan, they are not so big like US, Brazil. When a friend visits you, we can find a solution. There's always a solution.
Yes.
But in Japan, that's different. So my plan: money for a week, 1 more week, so I can stay 2 weeks, and money for me to buy things, eat. But basically, I have the plan to buy a new computer. I'm gonna sell this computer in Brazil. It's a MacBook Pro. I can sell this for a good price in Brazil, and I get this money, complete a little, and I buy a new model in Japan.
Okay.
One of my objectives: take this opportunity of going to Japan to buy a new computer because prices there are good. And that's my only thing I want to buy. I don't want to buy a new cell phone. I don't want to buy clothes or anything. Honestly, I need to buy clothes. Honestly, I need.
But your equipment, your what your new apartment.
Edu, I'm gonna take my equipment to Japan with me. I'm gonna take my equipment with me.
Okay, take.
Yes, take my equipment with me.
But you no buy new equipment in Japan. Japan.
Tá bom, né? Tá bom, né? Maybe, right? Maybe. If there is a chance, if there is a good conversation there, and someone likes me and say, Rodolfo, I have equipment here for you. And I can sell for you for a good price because I like you. And you can pay me via PayPal. We can try to find a solution, Rodolfo. If I have an opportunity like this, of course I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna find a way to do this, understand?
Yes, yes, yes.
I will transfer the money at the time. I will find a solution. PayPal, I don't know. Dollars, I don't know. But if there is a chance, I'm gonna do it. I know, Edu, right now, I can't afford, I can't buy new equipment. I can't right now. In Japan, in Israel, in Europe, in United States, I can't right now new equipment because it's a little expensive. But maybe I can buy second hand in great condition. And maybe Japan is the place for this.
Oh, because here is maybe the price 4,000, 4,000 or 2,000.
Dollars.
Yes, dollars.
I've heard something. I had a conversation with my instructors and they told me, Rodolfo, price for new equipment is very similar around the world.
Okay.
Because this practice, Edu, is very strict. This practice, not strict, restrict. Strict, Edu, strict. For example, Lorenzo, don't play now. You are grounded because you are fighting with Maria. Maria, shut up. You're not. That's strict. Maria, you're not going to the party because you can't. You're just a girl. You are not a teenager. That's strict. For example, I didn't have strict parents. My parents trusted me. They say, "Oh, Rodolfo, text us. We need information." This practice is restrict. Few people around the globe, they practice this. So prices, because they are little equipment, they are not many options. Not everybody's playing or flying on a paraglider. Price for new equipment is similar in Brazil, United States, Europe, Japan. But if I decide, I don't have money now, but if I decide to buy new equipment in Brazil, I have the installments option.
Okay.
So that's a good advantage for me. If I buy equipment in a location, maybe Brazil is the best location because prices are similar. It's
Okay.
it's not like my computer or a car or an iPhone. It's different because there are, Edu, many iPhones and many computers, so they can change the prices, but this equipment not very possible to change it
Yeah.
because there aren't many people to buy it. There aren't many companies.
Oh,
So that's the point. If I buy new equipment, maybe I'm gonna do it in Brazil. I don't know about the future. Maybe in the future I will make dollars only and I'm gonna be so rich I don't care about this. Maybe, who knows?
oh,
But
okay.
that's not a dream of mine to become rich. Understand? I don't wanna become rich. If I become rich, okay, that's alright. But right now I'm very happy with my condition. I want more, of course. But I'm grateful. I'm very happy for the present. This present is amazing. I can't buy new equipment. I can buy second one, second hand. But that's all right. That's all right. Of course, I'm gonna buy second hand, someday new. Like my car. My first car was very old. My second car was a little better. Now my car is better. That's it. That's a process.
How, how long time does it take to go to fly? To do to do
To fly.
to fly.
How, Edu, your question was very good. Good job, man. How long does it take for you to fly?
To
Man,
do fly.
yes, for you
To
to
do.
fly. But the beginning of the question, how long does it take? Wow, man. Good job. This question is not easy, Edu. Good job, man. Congratulations. Amazing. Very good, Edu. Of course. Edu, I watched some videos on YouTube and with 5 classes, you can fly. 5 days. But my process was 4 months long. My process was different because of rain, because of usually from 1 month to 2 months. In 1, 2 months, you can fly alone. After practicing on the ground a lot, understand? In 2 months, when you practice, you understand the equipment, the physics, the theory, you can fly alone. Then you start a process of studying the weather, the air, you know.
But yes, but my question is different.
Okay.
Your modification. How much? Uh, how much? Yes. How much does it take to do fly time? The fly. Your start. The fly. Your
Okay.
start. Your jump. For your jump. Your
Land. You
the
land.
question. Land. Yes. The question.
How long is the flight?
How long is the flight?
How long is the flight?
Okay. Or how much time?
How much time is the flight? How much time is the flight is okay, but it's more common to say how long is the flight, or how long does it take for how long is the flight, or how long is a flight? Rodolfo, how long is a flight? My first flight was just going down, no changing curves, no wind influence. No, just going down to take off and land safely. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. My third flight, 10 minutes. Because the wind was strong, so I was very high. And I needed to control the equipment to go down, go down, go down, and land. 10 minutes. But what's the record? What's the limit today? 4 or 5 hours.
5 hours.
Yes, in competitions. And the record was broken in Brazil. In the Sertão, Bahia area, Ceará, I don't know exactly, because it's very hot, so people go really high and they can travel long distances. If you have 5 hours in the air, just imagine how high you can go and the distance you can take. 10 minutes is the average take off and down, take off and land. But if you don't want to just do this, you can spend more time there. Maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. Of course, it depends on your skills. Because for you to be there, Edu, you need to feel and get the influences of hot air, wind, lift. Lift is the air that touches the mountain. And this air go up and you can fly here. This air takes you up and you can have fun here. I don't do this yet. I just do this. But the next step is do this.
Yes.
And the next step is understanding hot air. Today I understand hot air in theory. I didn't feel it. But this is a process.
Yes.
So how long is the flight? My first flight, 3 minutes. My third flight, 10 minutes.
It's possible your, for example, your
Structure.
and the flyer from you, your distance, your takeoff, your, I don't know.
Edu, why you're saying your? You need to say you.
You
I follow my instructor.
follow, yes, follow.
Yes, Edu, it's possible. Right now, not necessary. Because right now, I just need to do this perfectly. And there is no reason for me to follow him. Because I have a radio. And he gives me instructions on the radio. He says, Rodolfo, left. More left, Rodolfo. Right, right. That's it, Rodolfo. Let the paraglider fly. Just put your hands up. Don't move. So I do this, and honestly, with these instructions, it's very easy. Honestly, it's very easy. Of course, taking off and running, landing, that's intense. Landing is intense. But controlling the equipment, if you have the coordinates, if you have the information, it's honestly easy. Of course, there is the panic. Oh, the air, the height. But it's not difficult. The situation to follow a person is on the next step when I want to get long distances. Considering this, it makes sense to follow a person. And I have a person in mind. I have a person. This person is Julio. Julio is my former student, and he started this conversation for me. So when I am ready, me and Julio, we are going to fly together, and I'm going to follow Julio. And maybe it's going to be possible to fly long distances.
Because I believe you're following your your friend or your instructor, and um, because you're feeling there, because your instructor, your phone, okay, you following, but can the hot air, your own here is hot
Exactly, Edu.
air.
On a competition, people are following people because there is one guy on the front and he is finding the thermals. He is finding the way, and many people are just following him. Of course, this guy needs to know how to control the equipment. Everybody following him. You follow the person, but not exactly you can do everything the person does. Because the thermal, controlling the glider on the thermal and going up, it's not easy. You need to stay inside. Understand? You need to stay inside of this thermal. And it's not easy to control the equipment to stay there, exactly on this hot air going up. But yes, Edu, it makes total sense. It makes total sense. You got it. This information. Can I follow someone who knows this information? Yes, I can. Yeah, totally.
Because it's possible your friend, your following your friend, and your instructor, your conversation for you, talk for you, the radio.
Yes, but let's think about the situation, Edu. If I am following my instructor, he is in front of me.
You are following your friends, following your friends, your instructor, they have you together.
Okay, so for example, my friend in front of me, and my instructor in the back, for example.
Exactly.
Something like this.
Or the floor.
Or on the ground. But if my instructor is on the ground, if I go to a long distance, my instructor can't see me, for example. But yes, it happens. It makes sense. That's it, Edu. It happens totally. Today, if I go to fly, that's what I'm gonna do. My next step is fly with my friend, follow him, and have someone on the ground giving me instructions. That's the next step. So, Edu, you completely understand the possibilities. That's it. Those are the possibilities. And there is one more person involved. A person with the car keys. A person with the car keys. Yes, it's good to have a person who is not flying yet, but is interested and wants to help. So this person follows, stays with the radio, and go with the car. And when someone lands, we take this person and we follow the next person. Understand? That's the rescue. Rescue person in paragliding is the person with the car key having fun, driving, following the person, but not flying yet. Or maybe not flying. Understand? Someone to save the person on the landing. Because, Edu, many people fly without an instructor, without rescue. Many people. This friend of mine, for example, he flies for 9 years. And there are some days he checks the condition and he decides to fly. Oh, I'm gonna fly. Honey, I'm flying, bye. This guy takes off in Belo Horizonte and he flies to many cities, Brumadinho, Ouro Preto, Conselheiro Lafayette, and he lands in Conselheiro Lafayette, 400 kilometers from BH, 300, and there is no rescue, no instructor, So he lands and he takes a bus and come back.
Oh,
That's something common. You fold your equipment, you put in the backpack, and you walk to the highway, for example, and ask for a ride to come back to BH. Very common. This friend of mine, he does it. Does it. It's interesting because it's
yes.
almost hippie. Almost hippie. You come back with
Oh,
hitchhiking. You come back hitchhiking. This is hitchhike. Hitchhike.
no dangers.
Good question, Edu. Let's understand. The equipment is not cheap. The equipment is expensive, right?
Yes.
And you are alone on the highway. Alone. Is this dangerous? Yes, there is a risk, but this friend of mine, he told me, oh, when someone starts to ask about equipment, oh, how about this equipment? Is this expensive? He says, oh man, this is old equipment. I tried to sell this equipment on the internet, Facebook. Nobody wants to buy it. So this here is 500 reals. You lie about it. You lie. It's necessary sometimes. Or create a story of, man, this is trash. This equipment, I tried to sell it, but today is not expensive anymore. You understand? You create a scenario to protect you.
Okay. Understand.
Good question. Dangerous. I don't know. And that's very interesting, Edu, because I asked these very questions some months ago. Some months ago, I was having a conversation with Julio, uh, English classes, and I was asking these questions for him. Hey man, isn't this dangerous? You travel alone? What do you do? And he told me these stories I'm telling you now.
Oh,
And also very interesting because I want to fly in Japan. I am also having conversations about flying in Japanese. Today,
yes.
today I can have basic conversation about flying, other topics too, but about flying in Japanese. That's good because I have more chances to have contacts, create a network, make friends there. I have some friends there already, but I want new friends, pilots, new opportunities, flying. Good questions, Edu. You are, Edu, I have a proposal. I have a proposal, Edu. My girlfriend gave me this idea yesterday. It was a good idea. Edu, first I'm gonna tell you a story. When I was a kid, I always liked to cook, but when I was a kid, I thought on my imagination, my games, when I was alone, I was cooking for a TV show. Hello guys, now I'm gonna prepare some cake. I was alone in the kitchen doing this when I was a kid. I don't know why. Maybe I like it Ana Maria Braga. Maybe. So that's the idea. Do I wanna cook with you on Instagram? Cooking together. For example, I prepare pasta and you prepare pasta, and 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 while we are cooking, but we are going to have a conversation about your job, about your curse. The point is opportunity for me and for you to talk about your job, your service, but also break the ice on a totally different context. Cooking together on Instagram. Why? My girlfriend told me that this live on someone here, and they're talking. That's boring already. People want to see things, from a different perspective, and I really like it, this idea. Next Thursday, I'm gonna have my first experience with a friend. I texted a friend. He speaks very good English because of video games. He has never studied English, and we are going to cook together. And I'm gonna have my first experience. but I would like to do this with you. And I don't want to wait for your English to be perfect, because my English is not perfect. I speak good English. And the best time we have is now, is the present.
Yes.
So that's the proposal. You don't need to give me an answer now. Of course you don't have to. But I'd like you to think about it, Edu.
I think I I I I think I will think.
I will think.
I will think.
Think about it, because it's not exactly for the opportunity. Because maybe it's better opportunity for me, better marketing for me than you. Probably.
Yeah.
But the point is, for me, not exactly the marketing only, but trying something new. Understand? On Instagram, trying to innovate on this platform. This platform is amazing, but
Yeah.
the posts are kind of similar.
Yes.
The dances, the songs, it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
And I believe this idea she gave me is pretty original. And it's worth trying. Worth trying is, I believe it's a, I believe if I try, I am, I am going to have not bad results. It's worth trying. Oh, how can I explain it's worth trying? You'll see a car, great car, for $15,000. A very good car, okay? And that's an opportunity. That's an opportunity. And you think, I have in my account 16. I am going to be broke, but I believe it's worth it. Because I can buy it. The person is broke. The person needs to pay the bill. Maybe I can sell this car for 17, 18, 20. That's worth it. I am going to take the risk. And I believe if I take the risk, I'm going to... That's it. It's worth it. It's this risk, I'm going to take this risk, and I believe it's going to give me good results. That's it. This innovation, this idea, I believe it's worth trying. It's worth trying. If I try, maybe I will have good results. Maybe not. But position, the camera position it in direction to the stove and to you. And we can talk and cook and look to the camera and look to the stove, and people will see this process. What process? A conversation and cooking. What's the result in the end? I want to do it with you. Think about it. I am also going to have lives cooking. That's also a plan I have.
Yes. It's good.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous?
Good idea. No.
Not nervous.
No.
You're the man. You're fantastic. You're not nervous. That's great.
No, man. No, it's okay.
When we think about Facebook, Edu, there are posts, there are reels, there are videos, there are stories,
Sorry.
and there are lives.
Right, yes.
Instagram gives, Instagram draws attention for lives. When you open your Instagram, the first thing, if it's happening, the first thing on the top, shining, brightening, changing colors, purple, it's the live.
Sure.
And as my girlfriend told me, only the brave and crazy ones are on the lives. You gotta be brave. Edu, think about it. Posts. Everybody's posting. Stories. Everybody's creating stories. But live, it's not common to find a person on a live.
Yeah.
Lives, that's interesting. Wow. Right now, What's Edu? Edu is having a live? Oh, come I'm gonna watch this. Edu? Oh, come on. Rodolfo is having a live? Rodolfo, the English teacher? Let me see this. Is he talking to a person? What's he doing? Is he flying? What's this live about?
Exato. Exato.
Only for the brave ones.
Perfect. I will see.
Think about it, Edu. Think about it, because that's totally related to our course. That's totally related to showing people we are on the internet, and in your case, showing your clients, your followers, that you are a personal trainer, you cook, but you are also studying English. You are challenging yourself to do this. Do you need, Edu, do you need English? Maybe not. But you decided to do it. Do I need to fly? I don't need to. But I decided to do it. And that's the point on, wow, Edu speaks English. Wow, Edu is having a live in English. But Edu is Brazilian. Edu, what's happening?
Yes.
I saw a post with an actor. You know this singer from Blitz? Você não soube me amar.
Yes.
What's this guy's name?
Evandro Mesquita.
Perfect. I saw this guy on Instagram speaking English with his teacher. And his teacher was talking to him, just a post. And he was speaking okay English. Why this guy? I mean, he doesn't have to. He's a Brazilian singer, actor too. And why? But he decided to challenge himself. And he is already an adult. He doesn't have to. He doesn't need to. You don't have to. You don't, I mean, you're an adult. You don't need to challenge yourself to do this. But here you are, English class, speaking good English, creating beautiful sentences. Show people this. That's the point, understand?
I
Showing a different Edu. Edu, like a bonus. Like a bonus, yes, I am an English teacher. But I love to cook. That's another Rodolfo. I like to show on the internet. I love to cook. And longboarding. Longboarding. I mean, yes, I am an English teacher and I like to cook. But I also like boarding. I really like it. I have so much fun doing this. I love to travel. I am learning how to fly. And that's your English teacher. Amazing, right? And that's and this guy, this personal trainer, very elegant on the videos. He also likes to cook. And he is a great father. He loves his kids so much. And he likes to run. He runs a lot. And he's funny. That's your personal trainer. Understand?
understand. I understand.
Think about it, Edu.
I understand.
Think about it. It's going to be awesome.
Perfect.
Edu, yes,
Tomorrow,
please.
1:30.
Edu, thank you for rescheduling it. Tomorrow, 1:30. That's it, 1:30. Okay?
Perfect. Perfect.
Edu, thank you so much for the great conversation. It's always, I was missing you.
Missing you.
Yes, I was missing you. Long time I don't see you.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Relax, man. Relax. No orgasm. Relax.
Filho da puta.
Relax.
Edu, come on, man. Bye, man. Bye.
Relax, man.
Oh, man, come on. Bye, Edu. See you later, man. Ai, ai.